Magandang araw mga bata! Welcome to our math class. This is Teacher Ricky, and in this video lesson, I will be discussing your module number 1. So, at the end of this video presentations or video lesson that I am going to be discussing in this presentation, you were going to add simple fractions and mixed numbers without or with regrouping. Okay, so let's start. Okay, before learning the concepts of our lesson today or before learning the objectives, let's have a short review on the following. First, express the given fractions in lowest term. Okay, I have here 12/15ths. How do we express fractions in lowest term? Okay, first, to express these fractions in lowest term, we need to get the greatest common factor. Paano natin makukuha yung greatest common factor? We can use the listing method. Una, we will be making a list of factors of 12 and 15. So, ano yung factors ng 12 and 15? Okay, factors of 12 and 15 are 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. When we say factors, these are the numbers that when we multiply them, the product will be 12, such as 1 times 12, so that's why 1 and 12 is a factor of 12. 2 times 6 is a factor of 12 because when we multiply 2 and 6, the product is 12. So, next, factors of 15 is 1, 3, 5, and 15. So, to get the greatest common factor, try to look on the list. Ano yung pinaka-greatest common factor? When we say common, magkaparehas, meron si 12, meron si 15. So, the GCF is 3. Okay, the next step after getting the greatest common factor of 12 and 15, we will be dividing the numerator and then the denominator by its greatest common factor. So, our given numerator is 12 divided by the GCF, which is 3, that will be 4. 15 divided by the GCF, which is 3, that will be 5. Therefore, 12/15ths expressed to lowest term is equal to 4/5. Okay, how can we know that our answer is correct? Okay, we can check it by cross-multiplying them. If after cross-multiplying them, if their product are the same, then your answer is correct. So 12 times 5 is 60, 4 times 15 is 60. But still remember this one. How can we identify again if 4/5 is already in a lowest term form? We can say that 4/5 is already in a lowest term if their common factors or they do not have common factors except 1 in itself. So 4, ang common factor niya lang naman, ang factors niya lang naman ay 1 and 4. Si 5, ang factors niya lang naman ay 1 and 5. So wala nang common sa kanila. So that's why 4/5 is already in a lowest term form. Okay, let's have another example. 27/36. Okay, first, get the greatest common factor. So, factor of 27 are listed on the such as 1, 3, 9, and 27. 36 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. So, the GCF or greatest common factor is 9. So, next step, after getting the greatest common factor, divide the numerator and the denominator by its greatest common factor or GCF. So, 27 divided by 9, that will be 3. 36 divided by 9, that will be 4. Therefore, 27/36, its lowest term is 3/4. Okay. Let's have another example. So, okay, sabayan nyo ko 9/15. Okay, 9/15. Make a list of factors of 9 and 15. Okay. Ano yung mga factors niyan? Okay. Nagawa nyo na ba? So, here are the factors of 9 and then the factors of 15. Now, take a look on their greatest common factor. Meron si 9, meron si 15, yung pinakamaliit. So, ang GCF niya ay 3. Anong susunod nating gagawin? Ang susunod nating gagawin, i-divide lang natin si numerator, which is 9, and then si 15 na denominator sa kanyang GCF or which is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So therefore, the lowest term of 9/15 is 3/5. Okay, very good. Next, express this one. This is a bigger number. If we will do the listing method, medyo mahaba, di ba? So that's why it is very important for you, na alam nyo yung multiplication table. Kasi multiplication table or factors yun, di ba? Mga common factors yun. Pag nagmumultiply ka, ang multiplication ay kabaliktaran ng division. If you know how to multiply, it is easy for you to divide. Kasi working backwards ang division. Let's say, for example, 3 times 9 is 27. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So, dito, pwede tayong gagamit ng isang pamamaraan para makuha natin ang GCF. And this is what we call inverted division. Inverted kasi pabaliktad siya, di ba? Pag nagdi-divide tayo, pag ganyan. Nasa taas ito. Ito, inverted. Ngayon, kung nahihirapan kayong gumamit ng malaking number, we can use a smaller number. So, this time, try to think of a number that 72 and 108 are both divisible. Ano yung number na yon? So, we can use 3. Si 72 and 108 ay divisible by ng 3? Yes. 72 divided by 3 is equal to 24. 108 divided by 3 is equal to 36. Pero kung may maisip pa kayong ibang number na they are both divisible of, pwede yun. Binigay ko lang na sample si 3. Ngayon si 24 and 36, meron pa ba? They are still both divisible of 3. So 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8. 36 divided by 3 is equal to 12. So, pwede pa lang itong 72 and 108, pwedeng i-divide sa 9. So, 3 times 3, diba? So, pero let's continue. Si 8 and 12 ba, pwede pang mayroon pa bang common na number na sila ay parehas pwedeng i-divide? So, pwede tayong gumamit ng 2. So, 8 divided by 2, that will be 4. 12 divided by 2, that will be 6. Ngayon, si 4 and 6 ba, pwede pa siyang, may number ba siyang pwedeng i-divide except sa 1? Maliban sa 1, pwede pa natin gumamit ng 2. So, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Ngayon, take a look on this one. Si 2 and 3 ba, meron pa silang common number na pwede silang i-divide except sa 1? Wala na. So, to find or to get what is the GCF of 72 and 108, we will be just multiplying all these number na ginamit natin as a divisor. So, 3 times 3 is equal to 9, times 2 is equal to 18, times 2 is equal to 36. So, that will be your GCF, 36. And then, this number 2 and 3, this will be now your lowest term form. Okay. Siya na yung magiging lowest term form mo. Mas madali, di ba? Pero let's check if 2/3 is the lowest term of 72 and 108. By dividing 72 divided by 36 by its GCF. So 72 divided by 36 is equal to 2. 108 divided by 36 is equal to 3. Therefore, 2/3 is the lowest term of 72 over 108. So, gumamit tayo dito ng inverted division. Meron iba't ibang way, such as kanina yung listing method na pagkuha ng GCF. Pwede rin tayong gumamit ng inverted division or pwede rin tayong gumamit ng factor 3. Na yung factor 3 is very common na sa inyo. Okay. So, eto meron pa tayong isa dito. Let's try to find out. Okay, try to do this one. 14 over 21. Ano ang kanyang lowest term? Okay, I will give you at least 30 seconds. Ano yung GCF niya? Okay. So, ang GCF niya is 7. Gumamit ako ng listing method. So, i-divide lang natin. Sabi ko, di ba, to express this in lowest term, we will be just dividing the numerator and the denominator by its GCF. So, 14 divided by 7, that is 2, and 21 divided by 3, that is 3. So, therefore, 14 and 21 over 21, expressed the lowest term is 2/3. Okay, madali lang, di ba? So, again, let's have another review. Okay, so, ano ba yung lowest term? Is it important in operating fractions? Okay, let's find out. Okay. Lowest term is important when we deal with fractions. We have to make sure that our answers in fractions are expressed in lowest term. To get the lowest term, we divide the numerator and the denominator by its greatest common factor or GCF, which what we did previously. So, tandaan ninyo na ang fraction dapat laging sinisimplify or ini-express sa lowest term kapag siya ay pwedeng i-express sa lowest term by just dividing the numerator and the denominator by its GCF or greatest common factor. Okay, hope you understand how to express fractions to lowest term. Okay, let's have another review. Review on. Okay, changing or renaming the similar fraction to similar fraction. How do we rename the similar to similar or change the similar to similar fraction? Okay, the question is, what is dissimilar fraction? When we say dissimilar fractions, these are fractions having different denominator tulad nito. Magkaiba ang denominator. Tandaan ha, dissimilar fractions are fractions na magkaiba ang denominator o yung number na nasa ibaba. Ngayon, paano ba tayo mag-change nito sa similar fraction? So, let's say for example, 4/5 and 2/3 change to similar fraction. First, we will be getting the multiples of 5 and 3. Kunin muna natin yung denominator na 5 and 3. Kunin muna natin yung LCM niya or least common multiple, and later on, yung least common multiple na yon, siya na yung gagamitin natin as the least common denominator. Paano pagkuha ng common multiple? By just skip counting. Halimbawa si 5, skip counting of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Si 3, anong common multiple niya? Or anong multiple ni 3? Skip counting by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Now, try to look the least common multiple. Yung meron si 5 at meron si 3 na yung pinakamababa. So, pinakamababa niya ay 15. So, therefore, the LCM is 15. So, we will be using the least common multiple of 5 and 3 as their greatest least common denominator. So, 5 and 3, papalitan na natin siya ng ating least common multiple na gagawin na nating LCD niya, which is 15. So, after that, we can do the cross multiplication. 4 times 3 to get the new numerator. So, 4 times 3, that will be 12. 2 times 5, that will be 10. Pero we can also do it this way. Pwede rin 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3 times 4 is 12. 15 divided by 3 is 5 times 2 is 10. So, as you can observe from the similar to similar, okay, or equivalent fraction na siya ngayon. Si 4/5 and 2/15 are equal, 2/3 and 10/15 are equal. Okay, paano natin masasabing equal? Kasi si 4 times 15 is equal to 60. Diba? Si 12 times 5 is equal to 60. 2 times 15 is equal to 30. 10 times 3 is equal to 30. So, equivalent fraction na din siya. So, from dissimilar to similar fraction. So, ginawa natin doon, listing method using the LCM, and then, we will be using the LCM as their least common denominator. We can also solve the problem also this way, by multiplying. Paano multiplying? I-multiply lang natin si denominator. So, 5 times 3, that will be 15. So, 5 times 3 is 15. So, 15 na ngayon ang kanilang LCD. So, 4 times 3 naman, cross-multiply is 12. 2 times 5 is 10. So, parehas din kanina, di ba? Kung mapapansin nyo, kanina, nag-listing method tayo ng list. We try to look for the LCM of 5 and 3. This time, minultiply lang natin yung denominator, 5 times 3. Ang kinalabasan ay same lang din. So, pwede ninyong gamitin kung alin ang mas madali para sa inyo. Okay, next, let's try it number 2. 3/6 and 4/7. Okay, kung mas madali sa inyo yung cross-multiply, or multiplying first the denominator, we can do it that way. So 6 times 7 is 42. Okay, sundan nyo ako. Anong sunod natin after we multiply the denominator? Mumultiply natin, unahin natin yung first fraction, first numerator. So 3 times 7, matatimes natin siya sa denominator ng next fraction, and that will be 21. Next numerator multiplied by the first denominator, 4 times 6, and that will be 24, or nag-cross multiply lang tayo. So kapag nag-listing method naman tayo, eto ang lalabas. So alin dyan yung least common multiple niya? Same lang ba doon? So ang LCM niya din ay 42, na which is ginamit nating LCD na. So dissimilar to similar. Okay, 9 and 6. Pero kung ang ginamit ninyo ay nag-cross multiply kayo, tapos nag-multiply nyo muna yung denominator para makuha, ang lalabas dyan ay 36 over 48 and 24 and 48. Tama din naman yun. Nga lang, kung titingnan nyo, mas malaki, di ba? Yung 48 is bigger than 12. So, number 4, the answer is 24 over 48 and 16 and 48. Hope you get the correct answer, children. Number 5, kapag nag-listing method naman kayo or multiples ng 21 and 6, the least common denominator ay 42. Kaya nga least common denominator, pinakamaliit. Pag nag-cross multiply kasi tayo, that will be the biggest or the greatest common denominator na gagamitin. Kung ang sagot nyo ay ganito, 126 ang denominator, tama din naman yon. Nga lang, mas malaki lang talaga yung numbers na i-operate ninyo. Okay, I hope you learned how to express fractions to lowest term and then change similar fractions to dissimilar fractions. So let's go now to the main objectives of this video lesson. Okay, I will be showing to you a problem and we will be trying to solve the problem. So let's understand and analyze this problem. Paulo helps his sister Mina in making juice to be served in their organized community pantry. He needs to fill the jug with bottled water. His first bottle of water filled 2/5 of the jug. Then he got another and filled another 2/5 of the jug. How much water did he fill? Okay, let's try to analyze first the problem. Okay, in the problem, Paulo is trying to help her sister Mina to make juice. Saan nila gagamitin yung juice? They will be serving it to their organized community pantry, which is very timely, di ba? Right now, ang daming community pantry. Bakit nag-organize ng community pantry? The main reason is to help people who are really in need, lalo na ngayong pandemic. So, if we're going to analyze first, sabi dito, si Paulo gumamit ng first bottle at finild niya yung jug ng 2/5. Sa pangalawang bottle, na-filled niya uli yung jug ng 2/5. Ang tanong is, how much water did he fill? So, if we will be using an illustration, let's say for example, this is the jug. Okay, so since jug, we will be dividing it to equal parts. Anong gagamitin natin? Ilang equal parts siya? So, ang given dyan ay 5. So, let's say for example, this is the jug. We will be dividing it to 5 equal parts. Okay. So, if Paulo, first bottle of water, filled 2/5 of the jug, so, first 2/5. So, eto na yung na-fill niya sa jug. On the second one, or the second bottle, ang na-fill niya uli sa jug ay 2/5. So, eto uli ang na-fill niya. So, upon the presentation, or on the illustration, you can easily find out kung how much water or amount of water Paulo filled in the jug. So, bibilangin mo siya, ilang parts ba yung na-fill niya sa jug? So, meron tayong, excuse me, 4/5. Diba? So, therefore, 4/5 of the jug is filled with water. Excuse me. Okay, so we can also write this equation, or by just simply this equation, 2/5 plus 2/5 equals n. Okay, as you can observe, we are operating fractions that are similar kasi magkaparehas ang kanilang denominator. So, how do we add similar fraction? By just simply adding the numerator. I-add lang natin yung numerator. So, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Anong ginawa ni sir sa denominator? Kinopya lang. So, simple lang pala mag-add ng similar fraction. Just add the numerator and then copy the denominator. Try to look to your answer for 5th. Pwede pa ba siyang express sa lowest term or it's already in a lowest term or lowest term form? Nasa lowest term form na siya. Kasi 4 and 5, wala silang common factor. Tanging 1 at sarili lang nila. Okay, so that's how we add similar fraction. Okay, next, let's try this problem. Okay, what is the sum of 3 and 2 twelfths and 4 and 7 twelfths? Simplify your answer. When we say simplify your answer, reduce your answer in lowest term, if possible. So, sometimes, wala na yung simplify your answer. Mayroon kayong may encounter. Just this one. What is the sum of 3 and 2 twelfths and 4 and 7 twelfths? Pero kung ang sagot ninyo ay pwedeng isimplify sa fraction, dapat isi-simplify natin or i-express natin siya sa lowest term. Okay, the equation will be 3 and 2 twelfths plus 4 and 7 twelfths. Okay, simply, in this din, as you can observe, we are adding mixed form or mixed number na. Meron na tayong whole number at merong fraction. Nga lang dito, we will be adding mixed similar fraction. Kasi similar yung fraction na ginamit niya. Denominator niya is same 12. So, paano tayo mag-add ng mixed number or mixed form? First step is just add the whole number. Una, i-add yung whole number. Ano yung whole number dito? 3 and 4. So, 3 plus 4 equals 7. Then, next step, go to the fraction. So, since they are similar fraction, add lang natin yung kanyang numerator, di ba? So, 2 plus 7, that is 9. Then, just copy the denominator. Try to look on the answer given. Pwede pa ba siyang express sa lowest term? 9 and 12 ba may greatest common factor? If your answer is yes, you got it right. Si 9 and 12 ay meron pa siyang GCF. Ano yung GCF niya? GCF niya ay 3. So, we will be writing 7. Then, express this one in lowest term. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then, just copy. Then, 12 divided by 3 is 4. Therefore, our answer will be 7 and 3/4. That's how we add mixed form or mixed similar fraction. Okay, let's go to another example. Catriona used 3/6 meters of gold ribbons for the top of her gown and 4/9 meters of silver ribbons for the bottom part. How much meter of ribbon was used for her gown? Let's analyze first the problem. Okay, so Catriona will be making a gown or she will be sewing a gown o magtatahi siya o gagawa siya ng gown. She will be using two color ribbon, gold ribbon and silver ribbon. What is the measurement of the gold ribbon? That is 3/6 meters. How about the silver ribbon? 4/9 meters. The question is, how much meter of ribbon was used for her gown? So simply, we will be just adding kasi yung ginamit niya naman is 3/6 and 4/9. So we will be just adding. So the equation will be 3/6 plus 4/9 equals n. Then observe the given. Okay. So ang given niya, ang problem natin ay dissimilar fraction. Again, let's try to review. Paano ba tayo mag-add ng dissimilar fraction? Okay, again, to add dissimilar fraction, just get the LCM of the denominator, which is 6 and 9, and we will be using it as our LCD. Okay, so LCM of 6 and 9 or multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, and 40. What is the least common multiple? 18. So we will be using it as our LCD, common denominator. So dito gagawin natin 18, try natin ito, 18 divided by 6, ilan? 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. Times 3, that is 9. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Times 2 is 8. So, i-add natin ngayon yung bagong numerator, 9 and 8. So, 9 plus 8 is 17, and then we will be just copying the denominator. So, therefore, 7/18 meters of ribbon was used in making the gown. Okay, so we can also do it this way. Yung kanina, dissimilar siya, di ba? So, gagawin natin, i-multiply lang natin. 6 times 9, that will be 54. Then, cross-multiply. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, equals. Add the new numerator. 27 plus 24, that will be 51. And then, this will be 54. As you can observe, same equation tayo, di ba? Pero yung sagot niya ay magkaiba. Ibig sabihin, kapag nag-multiply tayo, mas malaki talaga yung number, yung denominator, hindi siya LCD. Hindi siya yung pinaka-least common denominator. So, ang gagawin natin dito, mag-express pa tayo sa lowest term. Ano ba yung GCF ng 51 and 54? GCF of 51 and 54 is 3. So, we will be dividing the numerator by 3 and denominator by 3. So, 51 divided by 3, that will be 17. 54 divided by 3, that is 18. So, parehas na ang sagot ninyo. So, alin na sa tingin nyo ang mas madali? Or kung para sa inyo, alin na mas madali, you can use both ways. Kung saan kayo mas komportable. Nga lang, pag dito ginamit natin sa listing method or LCM, sa least common denominator na, mas maliit yung number na ating i-operate. Unlike dito, mas madaming proseso. Pero the same answer lang naman ang kalalabasan. Okay? Okay, let's try this one. What is the sum of 1 and 4/5 and 3 and 2/3? So, sum ang pinag-uusapan. So, simply the equation is 1 and 4/5 plus 3 and 2/3 equals n. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo uli dito, adding mixed form or mixed number pero dissimilar fraction. So, anong unang step? To add mixed form, add the whole number. So, 1 plus 3 equals 4. Then, change to equivalent fractions or get the LCD of 5 and 3 of the two fraction. So, the LCD is 5 times 3 is 15. So, mag-cross multiply tayo. That will be 12. 2 times 5, that will be 10 equals 4. Kopyahin uli natin si 4 para hindi tayo malito. Add natin yung bagong numerator. 12 plus 10 is 22. Then just copy the denominator. Do you think this will be our final answer? Observe the fraction. Mas malaki si numerator and din denominator. So, anong tawag sa kanya? Tawag sa kanya ay proper fraction. Kapag proper fraction, children, ang gagawin natin siyang mixed number before we add the whole number. So, equals muna siya. Copy 4 para hindi malito. Ano yung mixed form ng 22 and 15? To express it in a mixed form, we will be just dividing 22 by 15 or divide the numerator by its denominator. So, 22 divided by 15 is equal to 1. Diba? 1. At then, meron tayong natitirang 7. So, yung sagot mo na 1, that will be your whole number. And then, yung remainder mo 7, then you will just copy the denominator. So, we can now add. So, add uli si whole number, 4 plus 1, that will be 5, and then just copy the fraction. Question, sa 7/15 ba, pwede pang i-reduce sa lowest term? Kung hindi na, eto na yung final answer natin. Kasi 7 and 15 are already in a lowest term. Kasi, ang factors na lang nila, wala silang common factors, di ba? Kundi 1 and itself. So, our answer is 5, 7 and 15ths or 5, 7 over 15ths. Okay. Next. Okay, in this one, I will be checking your learnings on this video lesson. So, this time, you were going to add the mixed forms that are in the same shape. Okay. So, you will be adding the mixed forms that are in the same shape and then you were going to simplify your answer if it is possible. So, i-add nyo lang daw yung magkakaparehas na shape. Example, 2 and 1/4 plus 6 and 3/5. Kasi they are the same shape, which is heart. So, you can have your pen and paper. Then, I will be giving you 5 minutes to do this one. So, meron tayong 5 items dito kasi we have 5 shape. So, if 5 minutes is not enough for you to challenge yourself, you can pause this video. Then, kapag tapos na kayo, saka nyo i-replay. Okay? Let's try first. If it is in any order, try to look for the no numbering, okay? Let's try to answer the different shapes. So, let's start with heart. Okay, try to look or find the heart on your paper kung saan nyo siya sinolve. So, 2 and 1/4 plus 6 and 3/5. The answer is?
Good job!
Okay, good job. If you get 8 and 17, 20, good job ka dyan. Okay, next one is the square. 5 and 1/2 plus 4 and 3/4. The answer is?
Good job!
10 and 1/4. Good job. Next one is triangle. 3 and 3/8 plus 7 and 1/6 plus 4 and 2/3. Again, how do we solve this one? Add nyo muna lahat ng whole number and then try to get the LCD of 8, 6, and 3. The answer is 15 and 5, 24. Congratulations! Next shape is circle. 1 and 1/8 plus 6 and 3/4 plus 3 and 2/3. Okay, if your answer is 11 and 13, 23rd.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Then the last one is rectangle shape. 5 and 1/3 plus 1 and 2/7. The answer is 6 and 13 over 21.
Wow!
Congratulations! This time, if you get 5 correct answer, yay! Congratulations! Okay, so hope you learn something in this video lesson, children. Pero for you to remember, let's try to answer the following. This is very important. Or let's generalize the lesson that I have discussed in this video. How do we add similar fractions? Okay, to add similar fractions, add only the numerators and copy the denominator. Reduce your answer to its lowest term or express your answer in lowest term if possible. Next question is, how do we add the similar fractions? To add the similar fractions, we first express them as similar fraction by using their least common denominator or LCD. Add the renamed equivalent similar fractions, then reduce your answer to its lowest term. If the resulting answer is improper fraction, simplify it by changing improper fraction to mixed numbers. Next, remember this one. How do we add mixed fractions? To add mixed fractions or mixed form, add the whole numbers, then add the numerators. Finally, copy the denominator. You have to make sure that your answer is reduced to its lowest term. If the mixed fractions are with the similar denominator, apply the process in adding the similar fractions. So, happy learning and stay safe. Okay, magkita-kita uli tayo sa susunod na video lesson na gagawin ni Sir. At this point of time, magpapaalam si Sir. Bye-bye!